It was my pleasure to know the late Dave Stevens, the creator of the Rocketeer comic, of which the Rocketeer movie is obviously based on. This is going to be March 12th, 13th, 14th at the Propstore auction. This is a day one piece. We're here in the superhero section with Brandon Allinger of Propstore. I love this helmet, Rocketeer helmet. This is a stunt helmet. And one of the things that is truly wonderful about it, get on in here, is it's basically got a crash helmet built inside, which is not what the one that Billy, whatever his name is, who plays the Rocketeer, would have had.
Bill Campbell.
Bill Campbell. Billy, I think. Billy?
Is it Billy
Yeah,
Campbell?
Anyway,
I don't know him, so I
yeah,
call him Bill.
Billy. He
Okay.
said call him Billy.
All right.
So this is a difference between the two. The material may be a little lighter than a regular helmet, that the quote unquote hero helmet,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
But I just love the stunt. I love, sometimes stunts are, what's the word I'm looking for? Not lesser, but they're sometimes different and they're stunt for a reason. I actually love the way that this is a stunt. I love this sort of added extra attraction that kind of puts it as part of the movie. I think that's really a cool thing. And they had the helmet in there because, there's all that like wing walking on like airplanes and stuff that they actually did do. This is pre-digital, folks, and I just think that's really, really wonderful. Uh,
Always a great prop.
yeah,
We've had a couple before. We've had a couple of heroes. We might have had one or two stunts, but it's just so cool.
yeah, just a really super example. And going back to Dave Stevens, just a classic design. Dave himself was sort of a part of the movie. The movie was directed by the great Joe Johnson, and Joe invited Dave in, and Dave was a part of it and actually worked with. I can't remember if he was a sculptor or more of I don't know the actual. I can't remember his name, but to actually get the helmet to look the way it did in the comic. So Dave was sort of hands-on with the design of the movie prop, which is not something that often happens maybe in modern superhero movies. So that was kind of an extra little cool item, which was just kind of neat. This is a fun one, and they're all kind of really neat, but you want to grab that and pull
Yeah.
that up?
The
This is
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord's Guardian of the Galaxy. This is a right-handed gun. There would be two, obviously, but very fun. It's a hero. Uh, just nice detailing and whatnot. That movie, what can one say, holds up in a really wonderful way. Chris Pratt and all that. But just a fun little piece. And I don't know, just something that I just always get a kick out of. I like the design of it, I think, as much as anything.
And a
Yeah.
great build. I love all the little
Yeah.
individually machined components that have been put together on this, like sort of carbon fiber-esque grip. Just a really nice looking
Yeah, just an
blaster.
interesting just thought process
Yeah.
to it, like otherworldly, but in a
Yeah.
really great way. That's just very fun. A couple other interesting pieces. This is a first movie Thor. This is a hero. This is a hero.
That's it's a stunt,
Oh, it's a
and
stunt.
it's
Okay.
so the hammerhead is not rubber. It's like a soft, or sorry, it's a
Oh,
lightweight
yeah.
plastic. It's like
Very
it's
lightweight.
rigid but lightweight.
Right.
So
Um,
interesting, and
but
this because it's
the,
first film, it's
I'm not worthy. Okay, sorry.
different
Yeah.
styling on this to the
Yeah.
subsequent version. So I think in Thor 2 they changed it, and the Thor 2 design stuck through many of the other films. But this Thor 1 design is pretty unique.
And this is just my own thing that I'm always looking for in sort of a stunt Thor hammer, which is it's been used. I mean, this does
Yeah.
not look like someone made it yesterday in a great way. I just love the, if you will, it's got damage, it's got sweat stains. This has been worn on someone's wrist in a good way. I love that sort of aspect of it all.
And I think the first
Yeah.
film ones are very rare. I think
Well,
there's
they
only a
didn't have
couple
the
of those that are
budget,
out there.
as is
Yeah.
evidenced by the entire back action sequence where the destroyer basically blows up two cars in like an old western town on a back lot. But so they definitely did not have the budget, and it's just really nice. This looks like it probably could unscrew off, which I won't. There are hero ones. There are ones like this with a rubber
Yes.
top,
Mhm.
and this one is this version, very super light, probably easy for him to carry or wear on his belt and whatever. Just very cool. He's the best at what he does. This is Logan, the Wolverine's jacket and shirt. This is one lot together. Is that correct?
Yeah, and what's great about this one is it comes with the 20th Century Fox COA.
Fantastic. So direct from 20th Century Fox. I like that it's together, that you don't have to like win the jacket and then like, oh my God, someone ran me up on the shirt or vice versa. So that's nice together. Followed almost instantly by these are stunt in terms of they're not hero metal, but they're stunt from the first Wolverine movie, which is called
Is it X-Men Origins
X-Men
Wolverine?
Origins Wolverine.
Yes.
Uh, Maybe not the greatest movie in the world, but you got
Looks
to see
good together.
Wolverine. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks
I love the
really good
jacket.
together. The jacket is wonderful. Obviously plays into the, all the things we like, Indiana Jones and whatnot, but
Just
just
a
it
cool
felt
jacket.
real,
Yeah.
felt very real. If you are a comic fan and certainly a comic art fan, the notion of seeing Wolverine in his kind of like Canadian Calgary leather jacket, and this wasn't exactly how it looked in the comics, but for those of you like me, it definitely hit those notes in a really good way, which I think made it, and obviously Hugh Jackman's performance was, what we wanted it to be Wolverine wise. I just think this is a really nice ensemble. The two lots together, I just think is fabulous and just worth checking out, especially if you have one of the two pieces and need the other, or certainly if you've been looking to build a Wolverine. This I think is a really nice opportunity, and the jacket's got a lot of nice sort of wear and tear to it, which I think is also really nice. I love that fact as well.
Yeah, when it came in, we had to go check the film, but it is actually like
It's
that in the
actually
movie. It's
missing, yeah.
missing that one
And again, a
yellow
nice sort
stripe
of
that runs
character
down.
touch, I would argue,
Yeah.
for Wolverine, which is just kind of neat.
Yeah.
Really fun. We've seen these before. I won't stop too much. This is a from the original Batman
Yep.
movie. This is a production made but not used cowl. Obviously, still very, very nice. And while I don't love the later Batman movies, Batman Forever is Val Kilmer, I
Yes.
think. Yes,
Mhm.
these are good props. It's like the movies got worse and the props got really interesting. This Batarang, you want to grab the Bat Bolo, but this guy, this has, look at this, it kind of, so I'm gonna let go and try not to stab myself, but like, see that? That's just
And that's
wonderful.
metal.
Yeah, this is like actual metal, and just would go into your bat belt, I guess, like that, and then foomp, which is just a really neat sort of action thing, and then the Bat Bolo, I believe we call it, right?
Yes, this one's static. They did build some that were functional as well. This is a static version, but obviously that classic Batman design and just a nice little hand prop.
Yeah, I think that's just a really neat thing. And again, ridiculously, no, why would you make this like this? But anyway, in terms of if you were really trying to fight crime and have a bolo, but still really, really
But
good.
it looks good.
Yeah.
It's
And
gotta
then
look good.
a little piece that I really like, and again, this is for the comic art fan in me. Those longtime watchers and listeners know I'm a big comic art collector. This is Starro the Conqueror. This would be from the second Suicide Squad movie, which is I think just also called the Suicide Squad. I think it has the exact same name as the first movie.
They
Uh,
added the.
Oh, it's so originally it was Suicide Squad and then the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
This is from the Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, who's now in charge of all of DC. And Starro is a giant starfish alien from outer space who takes people over by putting little starfishes on them, and then he controls them. And this is a very famous issue of the Justice League, which has all of the Justice League with these on their face on them by Brian Boland. A really wonderful piece of art that I really, really love, but is a little too expensive. And I wish the price would come down a little bit if the seller is watching. But
Are
I
you
got,
doing deals amiss
yeah, as we're doing
this
this, yeah,
video?
this is a live
that a
feed. This is a
transaction?
live feed. Yes,
Okay.
I offer 21,000. Anyway, I get a kick out of this. I thought the design of this was really wonderful. Obviously, there would be a lot of these. These were, quote unquote background ones. I'm sure there were hero ones. Obviously, it just kind of goes on like this, which is just kind of fun and cool. Can I take this off? Would
Sure.
that be
Yep.
legal? I don't think I'm hurting anything or anyone. Will you hold on a second? I just got to see. This is going to be really disgusting because whoever put this on previously, I'm sure whatever extra had COVID, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's kind of neat. I love that. So check out the Propstore auction March 12th, 13th, and 14th. Live auction, 3 days at the Peterson Museum online. Check it out, propstore.com. Be there. And check out the rest of our Propstore auction videos available at the Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/@thestuffdreamsareMadeOf.